Hey! Yo, hi, this is Morning Tomorrow. Yo, it is Monday, February 1st. Second. See? Already? It's Monday vibes. Big Monday vibes.
And what a Monday it is, brother. What a Monday it is, man.
Groundhog Day. Don't forget, it's Groundhog Day.
Oh yes.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah, Groundhog Day.
Black History Month.
Black History Month. Yes. I was going to get to that. You know what I'm saying? We got me and Belle in the building. We got Big Kaz in the building. You know what I'm saying? We got Shiny Culture on the board. And of course, behind the wheels is still is DJ Cast One. You know what I'm saying? In the building. Yo, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, good morning. You know what I'm saying? Please donate to the GoFundMe for the Hot 97 elevator, because that's
Boy, started the month off right.
Yo, listen, man, if you are having a morning in your commute, getting upstairs to your office, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Call us up 1-800-223-9797. This is Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. We're riding with you Tri-State until 10 a.m. And then you got Drewski. All right? How about your boys?
And a lot happened this weekend, man. We definitely going to talk about it.
There's a lot of things, man. Listen, the Grammy.
Wigs got pushed back.
I feel like everybody in New York City and the world has been waiting for us to talk about what's happened this weekend. Between Epstein file, wigs getting pushed back, Grammy Awards, sports, the Knicks and the Lakers.
A crazy weather storm that never showed up.
What happened to the cyclone bomb?
Right. I'm sitting there like, man, it's damn near tropical outside. I didn't want my shiesty. Like, we good.
You know what I'm saying?
Unbelievable weekend. I can't wait to talk about all y'all.
Oh, baby. We're going to get into all of that and more right here. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, call us up 1-800-223-9797. Let us know how you feeling on the wake up, baby. Good morning, New York City. Let's go. Good morning, tomorrow. Good morning, gang. How are you doing? Where are you going? What is going on with your life?
No, you remember me. It's Wiggum. How are you?
Wig, what up, baby? Wig Star. How we doing, baby?
How the fuck did I just get through to you? That's so crazy to me. I said, you know what? Let me holler at this motherfucker. See what the hell's going on.
Yo, appreciate you, my G.
Unbelievable. Nothing. I'm waiting to go into work. Working at the wind turbine out in Brooklyn.
No doubt.
Freezing my ass off.
How's that commute looking?
Well, commute is always good for me because I wake up early just to get a spot in the parking lot out here, you know?
Nice.
But the commute home, that's what sucks.
Well, hopefully we make
I live in the Bronx. I'm only in Brooklyn, so it's whack.
Oh, yeah, no, you go to Narnia every day, my brother.
I was about to say, that's a long-distance relationship.
For real.
Right
Thank
there.
you for calling in, my G. Yo, appreciate you, Wig. Holla.
All right, y'all, later, Mero. Good talking.
We just getting started, y'all. Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. You know what it is. Up next, we got Mia Belle, Do Tell with the entertainment report. We talking Grammys, you know what I'm saying? And also local traffic and weather is up next on deck. Stay with us. You know what it is. Hot 97. Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. Yo, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. Mia Belle's in the building. Big Kaz in the building. Shiny Culture is on the boards.
Yo.
DJ Cast One is on the wheels of steel. Hey, yo, we're going to take a moment to shout out one of our guys here in the studio, you know what I'm saying? Holding it down, bringing us some printouts on the boards, on the phone lines. Make some noise for DJ Juanito. Yo, everybody call us up 1-800-223-9797 and sing happy birthday to Juanito in your sexiest voice. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Shout out to all the Aquarius, you know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday, Juanito.
And if you're celebrating a birthday, Tri-State, happy birthday to you,
Happy birthday to you. You know what I'm saying? Call us up and we'll sing it. We'll sing for you. Like we at Cheesecake Factory. You know what I'm saying? Somebody told them it was a
They saw with the cake and start
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
How was your weekends though, man? I did not see no happy birthday singing. I was doing a lot of youth sports over the weekend, a lot of basketball.
Nice.
I was in the gym. Same. Yelling. Yo, Rick, yo, what's that? Come on, bro. Yo, you ain't see that Stop playing. That wasn't out of bounds. That's a jump ball. That's their ball.
That's crazy.
Did you guys take the W? What happened?
We took the W. We took the W. Of course. Always.
That's all that matters.
Undefeated out here. I mean, Avery, you know what I'm saying? Doing his thing.
I was big couch potato vibes this weekend, man. I was catching up on all my shows, all my movies. I watched Wonder Man on Disney Plus on Marvel.
Did you
What is that about?
Fire.
Okay.
Wonder Man was fire.
Break it down. I'm always looking for a new
Sorry, Yahya Abdul-Mateen, who Mia Belle interviewed on her BET Talks just recently.
Yes.
It's a Hollywood actor who has superpowers, but because of all these things that have happened in the mutant world and the superhero world, he's trying to repress it so he could become this famous actor or whatever. Ben Kingsley is in it. If you saw Iron Man 3, he played the Mandarin, so it was tying in all the acting stuff. But it wasn't so much about superheroes. It was just a good show where the main character happened to have superpowers.
Okay.
But it was really good. There was some great, monologue work in there. It's a great watch, 30 minutes each, 8 episodes.
Bro.
And I love me some MCU TV, so I was all locked in with that. Epstein Files. Everything. Facts.
Yeah.
I had a great music weekend this weekend. You know what I'm saying? I was out in the clubs. If you want to book me, book at book DJ Kehlani. And besides that, we have Verzuz happening. So Friday I was parked on that couch watching Verzuz.
Facts.
Yeah. We got to talk about that later because that was a debacle. Of course, we had the Grammys last night, which was amazing. If you like performances, those performances for the Grammys yesterday were crazy. If you able to watch them, go back and watch them online. You're gonna have a good time with that. And I even listened to some J. Cole again over this weekend. I
Don't you even listen to
I even turned J. Cole on, bro.
J. Cole real quick. He had to revisit.
We all thought there was going to be a cyclone, so, we was in the crib getting ready
I was
for it.
prepared for another snowed-in blizzard.
That's what I thought. Listen, man, I saw Jim Jones had an electric shovel.
Yo, man.
And I was like, how do I do this? How do I get one of these for this cyclone bomb? That never came. Come on, man.
Cyclone Captain.
This is brick snow mountains everywhere.
What you got going on over the weekend? You just in the crib chilling, just minding your business?
I was moving around the city. I was over at the Hip Hop Museum activation in the Bronx. It was beautiful. A lot of legends out there. And then, of course, I had to catch up on all the things y'all mentioned. Grammys, crazy. Epstein Files, crazy.
Crazy.
Nicki Minaj. Oh, she gave us something to talk about later. So,
And don't forget,
I'm with you.
You on the radio tour. I listened to more Belle this weekend.
On the move. And the Knicks played this weekend too, right?
Straight movie.
We're going to talk about that later. But Lebron came out with almost a baldy.
Yeah. He's been teasing coming home for a while.
There you go. All right.
There was a movie in there last night, man. I was kind of sad I didn't go. Drewski was in there with some very important attendance.
Can't wait to hear about it.
We'll talk all about that and lots of other sports news as well, for sure.
Yes, sir. Up next, we got Mia Belle with Do Tell Entertainment Report, the Grammy talk we've been talking about. Traffic and weather is up next. Stay right there. It's Mornings with Mero on 997, baby. BX, Big Bros. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Kid Mero, 997 Mornings with Mero. And we have the lovely Mia Belle in here to talk about entertainment and things of that nature with Mia Belle. Do tell. I'm gonna hype you up every time, Mia Belle. You know that.
Happy Black History Month. Yes.
I gotta be the shortest month, though.
Exactly.
That's a conversation for another day.
All right, listen up. So Governor Kathy Hochul wants to end relationships between ICE and local police agencies across the state of New York. Now, during a press conference on Friday, Hochul got up there and said ICE has gotten out of control. This ends now. Let's hear what she had to say.
This is about a rogue federal agency that's been unleashed on the American streets for the sole purpose of creating chaos, carnage, and fear. We call it the Local Cops, Local Crimes Act. Very simply, local police focus on local crimes, focus on protecting our streets. And I'll work closely with my partners in the legislature to get this passed as quickly as possible. With this proposal, we're sending a strong message to ICE.
Absolutely. So she wants the police to stay in police business while the government handles what ICE is doing currently.
Listen, feds stay with the feds. NYPD is for New Yorkers. Okay? And if you're an NYPD officer that is tired of doing extra work, call us up. You know what I'm saying? It complaints.
That's a fact. That's a fact. We don't need another arm of white supremacy being armed by our government right now. So please, they see what's happening in Minnesota. The last thing they want is for that to happen in New York City.
We definitely not.
We got our own problems to take care of. Right?
Now, we all know that Don Lemon was taken into custody by federal agents in Los Angeles while covering the Grammys over the weekend. And he was released, thankfully. And, of course, he broke his silence after the arrest. And his alleged involvement in the church protest that he was reporting on. And here's what he had to say about that upon his release. You got that for me, Shawnee?
Don Lemon.
Audio 6. Let's do it.
Got you.
I've spent my entire career covering the news. I will not stop now. There is no more important time than right now, this very moment, for a free and independent media that shines a light on the truth and holds those in power accountable. Last night, the DOJ sent a team of federal agents to arrest me in the middle of the night for something that I'd been doing for the last 30 years, and that is covering the news. The First Amendment of the Constitution protects that work for me and for countless of other journalists who do what I do. I stand with all of them, and I will not be silenced. I look forward to my day in court.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Don Lemon. This is the absolute best thing that can happen for you as a journalist. Being at the forefront of the First Amendment, protecting a free press. And it felt like this is one of those things that would happen when they're trying to stop all this noise about Epstein files. It's like, let's just get this out the way, make this the big noise. But I don't think that worked at all. I think it backfired. I think it's only going to help Don Lemon in the future.
Yo, and I know y'all see that picture of him coming out with his man holding his head. I know y'all see my man, he's holding me down.
It's a super important conversation, especially as we sit up here on Hot 97 with these microphones and are able to deliver what, we think is important. So free speech for us all.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially every time you look at your phone, you don't know what's real, what's not real. Fake news is really, really out here. So when you have independent, free journalism still out there doing the work, it has to be protected more than ever.
That's a fact.
Don Lemon freak.
Free Don Lemon till it's backwards. But he's free now, so you know what I'm saying?
Right. Now, moving on, of course, we all got to see the 68th Grammy Award. And Kehlani walked away with 2 Grammys for her hit single, Folded.
Okay.
And
I haven't heard that song that much.
I
never heard it.
We know all of the words at Hot 97.
I'll put you on.
Now, I love seeing all of the acceptance speeches that also condemned ICE and really, put that at the forefront, because that is what America's dealing with right now. Now, Shabuzi got up there and he said his piece. Kehlani did. A lot of artists use their activism on that big stage. Let's hear what Kehlani had to say.
What I want to make sure that I say is that everybody is so powerful in this room and in this room later, and together we're stronger in numbers to speak against all the injustice going on in the world right now. So instead of letting it be just a couple few here and there, I hope everybody's inspired to join together as a community of artists and speak out against what's going on. And I'm going to leave this and say, ICE.
With your whole chest.
Spicy.
Okay.
Yeah, straight like that. And we got to see it on national television. Absolutely. Now,
to them, man. It's definitely not that it could have been about them and their awards and their sacrifice and everything like that, but putting the onus on what's going on in the world, for sure.
Facts.
Absolutely.
It's a community of artists. You know what I'm saying? Coming together. That's what we need. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And listen, we got local news and weather. You know what I'm saying?
Now, for now, it's about 10 degrees. It feels like 4. In New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, alternate side parking is suspended, still due to the snow. And public schools open.
They're open, man.
collections on time.
Man, you said it's 10 degrees out?
Yeah.
That feels damn near,
4.
that feels damn near tropical compared to last year. We got to bust out some shorts.
We got double digits. That's crazy.
That's it for me and Belle Do Tell. Of course, we'll hit you with more entertainment news in the next hour.
Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Coming up, we got 97 minutes of commercial-free music and a new segment. We're going to see who's talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? All right, keep it locked. Hot 97 mornings with Mero. The whole gang is in the building, baby. We here, we cold. Let's get it. Yeah, baby. Hot 97 mornings with Mero. We here. It is 7:21 a.m. You know what I mean? Thank you for tuning in with us.
Good morning, good morning.
You know what I mean? We here in the building. Yo, we got a lot to talk about, man, and we are going to get into this crazy segment. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of crazy things going on here. Boy, was this weekend a banger for crazy-ish.
If you got a conspiracy theory homie in your friend circle, and Lord knows we all do, this past weekend was definitely their Super Bowl. Because the long-awaited Epstein files finally hit the internet. I mean, 3 million pages, including 2,000 videos and 180,000 images of some of the most darkest, demonic, disgusting, crazy things that you would never believe from your conspiracy theory homie, apparently all being true, including some of the most powerful white men in the entire planet, including our president Donald Trump, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Bill Clinton, and so much more. Now, this is a morning show. This is a family show. So if you have the stomach to go and look through some of those files, I implore you to do that. But it includes, now trigger warning people, sexual abuse, child abuse, I mean, murder, just every single crazy Alex Jones pilled just conspiracy theory that you've ever heard that was just too insane for you to think about is somewhere in these files. It is absolutely insanity. And obviously, you know, our government has been trying their best to keep these under wraps, keep these from being released to the public, and some of it is still very much redacted, but yeah, a lot of the stuff is not, and it is as dark as you can imagine. My gosh, again,
I saw some footage, too, of Epstein running around a table chasing, I don't know if it's children, young adults, young women, but they're blacked out. Yeah.
And it looked small. I mean, that had to be... Only one could assume is children. Jeffrey Epstein, again, a convicted pedophile. You know what I mean? Like a convicted sex offender. He quote unquote died several years ago while in custody from the government. But just reading all of these information, it makes you really question everything, because he was tied into so many powerful people from Israel, the Mossad, and all the United Kingdom in Parliament, like everything.
And
it's like, who was this guy?
My thing is this too. There's a lot of names in there that are very random, right? Like Jay-Z, Pusha T. Like, but what the hell is Pusha T got to do with? Right. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you in the same circle?
So in mention of the Jay-Z stuff, right, in this story, it says a new batch of Epstein case documents had surfaced saying Jay-Z, Harvey Weinstein, and Pusha T, but officials stress now listen, people, stress that these are unverified tips from the public, not evidence or investigative findings. The FBI archive reports described anonymous claims dating back to the 1990s with no indication that any of the celebrities were ever investigated. So that means anybody could have called up in 2019 and be like, hey, I've seen Pusha T and Jay-Z in these events. And again, that doesn't mean any of these things couldn't have happened. I don't want to, you know, say what did or did not happen.
Hey, we just put information
that's out there.
We just give you the facts.
So it's insane. And according to this, it said an anonymous victim claims she once woke up in a room with Harvey Weinstein and Jay-Z after being drugged. She described having been abducted and said her memory was unclear due to the alleged drugging. In another archived FBI hotline complaint, the caller alleged that in the 1990s, she awoke in the presence of Harvey Weinstein, and they were engaged in inappropriate conduct. Again, want to stress, these are unverified tips. This is what's been out there, but you know, it is crazy that the timing of this, especially with the Grammy Awards being this past weekend, I mean, it couldn't have been any a nuttier news dump on a Friday when it comes to
dog. And listen, this is even crazier than me. Yeah. Because I am a man of a certain age, okay? And I had an Xbox 360. Okay. And we was on Xbox Live, Call of Duty. Okay? Let me paint a picture. Let me nice for you 1 second. It's just Meromatic. I'm a young lad, you know what I'm saying? In these Call of Duty lobbies, okay? And it was some of the most toxic situations you could ever possibly, bro. I wouldn't even talk on the mic. Until I would say one word and then get hit with the yo, you know what I'm saying? Big ER. Wow. Big ER, bro. Like George Clooney ER, bro. Like big. I was like, wow, this is crazy. Report. Nothing ever happens. But one, Jeffrey Epstein was permanently banned from Xbox Live in 2013, which means you will go crazy on that, right?
Listen, you gotta go crazy to get banned on Xbox now. And don't ban anybody on there.
You know right now. So I'm talking about 2013 when this joint was popping. He got permanently banned. So
on top of that, Jeffrey Epstein, that's Bill Gates' man. But Bill Gates would be like, nah, you gotta get this man off of ours.
Bro, he couldn't even put the call into the boss. So be like, yo, I dropped too many ERs, bro. I gotta.
It's been the news has been so crazy. Wondering if Jeffrey Epstein was racist was like the least furthest thing in the back of my mind. It's like the dude's so evil and nuts. It's like, dude, did he care for black people at all?
Absolutely not. Yeah. And this is not coming from, out of nowhere. They learned this somewhere. Yes. And if you pay attention to history, the history that they didn't teach us, and it's unraveling now during Black History Month, colonialism and chattel slavery all had systemic abuse, all had, sexual assault, mutilation, violence, all of the things that you read in that Epstein file has happened during chattel slavery.
You're hearing about people's intestines, children's intestines being taken out of their bodies and being eaten and doing blood sacrifice. It's like real eyes wide shut stuff that you didn't think was really happening out there, unless you had a conspiracy brother homie that is right now sitting next to you saying, I told you. I told you. You didn't believe me.
These acts are not random at all. Yeah.
Is anybody going to jail, though?
That's the $1,000,000 question.
Like, at the end of the day, what does it mean? Like, what is happening?
You know they're not.
I mean, listen, if I really wish I would have put my tinfoil hat on right now, because I don't think anybody's going to jail, because in my opinion, this seems like a ploy to push the American people into another war with Iran, right? Like, this seems like the reason why people are seeing all this stuff. Like, yo, why did they document all this stuff? How is this so much footage? There's a word called blackmail, people. And when you got blackmail on people, especially on super powerful people at the higher ups, you can make them do anything with the threat of being like, hey, you want to do this, or you want the rest of the world to figure this out? So in one way, I guess it's kind of okay that all this nasty stuff is being put in the public, so we're not pushing to another insane war. It feels like we're in 5 consecutive wars at the same time. But again, just wild things that are happening right now, unprecedented. I would love to live in some precedented time.
Yo, for real, can we get some like normal crazy?
Normal crazy.
Yo, can we have some regular crazy, guys?
Yeah, because this is getting too crazy. Like what?
Can we get some positive crazy?
Nah, I can't. Can we?
The funny part in all of it is that it's being highlighted at shows like the Grammys, where Trevor Noah is, cracking jokes when it comes to Epstein, Nicki Minaj, and all that she's doing online and with Donald Trump. Do y'all want to hear what he has to say?
Nicki Minaj is not here. She is not here. She is still at the White House with Donald Trump discussing very important issues.
Actually, Nicki, I have the biggest ass. I have it. Everybody's saying it, Nicki. I know they say it's you, but it's me. Wop, wop, wop. Look at it. Look at it,
wop,
baby.
Wop, wop.
Hey,
wop, bro. Roll rapper, yo. That's probably what made her crash out on Twitter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She heard that, she was like, that's not even me.
Yeah. Nicki definitely had some things to say on the X app, the Twitter app, whatever the heck you want to call it. But yeah.
And that gold card she received from the president?
It was a fugazi. After you did all that tap dancing, and you got a refrigerator magnet. You hate to see it. That's crazy.
New floors Monopoly money, dog.
Yo, man. Listen, this is Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. This is crazy, crazy, crazy. Castro, give us one last crazy story that's good. That's good and positive.
Oh, guys, don't forget.
Crazy good?
Yeah, you know what? Bad Bunny.
Hey,
was the first artist to win album of the year with the first Latin language album to win album of the year. And in this environment that we're living in right now, the fact that they would give him that, I thought was crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It definitely seems like it's sending a strong message, especially to the anti-immigration policies of this country.
Fact. So, Shawnee, you want to play a little bit of a Bad Bunny speech? By the way, Bad Bunny went up there and did a speech in all Spanish.
Really?
Yeah.
I got you.
Puerto Rico, créeme cuando te digo que somos mucho más grandes que 100 por 35 y no existe nada que no podamos lograr. Gracias a Dios, gracias a la academia, gracias a todas las personas que han creído en mí durante toda mi carrera, a todas las personas que trabajaron en este álbum. Gracias, mami, por parirme en Puerto Rico. Te amo. I want to dedicate this award to all the people that had to leave their homeland, their country, to follow their dreams. Para todas las personas que han perdido un ser querido y aún así han tenido que seguir hacia adelante y continuar con mucha fuerza. Este premio es para ustedes. Gracias por tanto amor. Los quiero.
Sí.
A todos los latinos en el mundo entero.
Sí. Kansas in the whip out here.
Middle America, that goes out to you.
Gracias.
Enjoy that.
Get ready for next week for the big game.
That's right, baby. It's crazy out here. And up next, me and Belle's giving us just a tip. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Up next, Mornings with Mero, baby. Hot 97. Let's go. Hey. Yeah. Hot 97 Mornings with Mero, man. You know what time it is, baby. The crew is in the building, and Mia Belle is here to give us just a tip. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Wow.
I got y'all with a love tip.
Okay.
Well, more so for the single men and ladies out there.
Yes.
Now, a lot of times people think that butterflies is what signifies love and a big flare. But I'm here to tell you that no. That's your nervous system telling you that you may want to get out of there, okay? Because when you do meet the person that you want to be with, the one, you'll feel a sense of calamity, calmness, you know? You won't feel that anxious, nervous feeling that makes you want to run. And when I think about, past situations and dating, there were times where I would get a little nervous around somebody and I wouldn't really know why, and it was because I needed to run far, far away.
It was butterflies.
Yeah, you think it's butterflies or a thing of excitement.
That was God talking to you.
That was God saying, go.
What are you doing, Fredo?
Yes. Mm-hmm. And when you're in your happiest state, you feel calm. You're able to, take the wig off and really live your best life.
Your toenails.
Now, my question to you guys is, when did you know that you found the one?
Oh man. Oh, that's easy. Shout out to my wife listening right now. I knew she was the one because back in the day, you remember them TVs? Everybody had a big back TV. Yes. Was like a new thing.
Yeah.
Back then, and I went to Best Buy because I wanted a flat screen, 55-inch Samsung Smart TV. You know what I'm saying? So I go there, and she's with me. She's driving me, because I was a bum. I didn't have a car, and we get to the Best Buy because my man works there. So I'm like, oh, my man Kev, shout out to Kev. Kevin's gonna hook me up. Kev could not hook me up because he took me to the Best Buy credit card application station. I was just about to say, man, listen, that lady turned around so fast. I filled out for her, she turned around, she wrote LOL on that joint and gave it right back to me. I was like, yo, you're not approved, gang. And I was just like, damn, bro. And I was so hurt. Because I was like, yo, my credit is bad. I was like, I want this TV. I was like, I got this big back in the crib. It don't even work. It's fading in the corner. And then Heather turned around and said, man, give me that paper.
Hey, She got good credit.
Good credit.
Love it.
So they gave me like 20. Yeah, this is like a couple months into the game. So and then Best Buy gave me like 20 bands of credit.
Hey,
I was like, this is wild. And she was like, you're not using $20,000. That's fine. I was like, all right, no doubt. Okay. Well, that's what I knew. I was like, yo, you willing to sacrifice your credit? You willing to torture credit for your boy? I heard the next song in my head.
That's what happens. And I was going to say the same thing, like what as Mero said. You know what I'm saying? So, like, my wife and I have been married 18 years. And when she did, shout out to Choni, when she did, like you, well, probably worse, my credit was in the toilet. And she was like, hold on, baby, I got you. I'm going to help you. I'm going to show you how to do this. It's a big credit for you. And I was like, you care enough to help me fix my credit financial? Oh, right. She's like, I'm going to show you. 401k, you want to get on? I'm going to show you how about this 401k. I was like, you're that much? Oh, we not playing, baby.
It's crazy. That's a financial literacy. Mine goes back a little bit further than that, okay? It was my high school senior year. We was playing in the Union County Championship in New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? I was getting some real tick for the first time. And it was my birthday, right? I called a dunk, you know what I'm saying? We won the counties. And I was about to throw a birthday party at the hotel in Jersey Gardens Mall where everybody was coming through. And mind you, I was kind of a shy kid, right? Like, I played a lot of basketball, but I wasn't a let me holler at you type of person at all, son. So I'm walking to the mall, and I see this girl, and I see her two friends, and it's like they just came in just slow motion. And they're just walking towards me.
I know that slow motion.
All the confidence in the world. I was called a banger. We just won the county championship. It's my birthday. I'm like, I'm going to say something to this girl. And we talked, and I invited her to the party because everybody was going to be there. It was the hottest thing in town. And the party was popping, you know what I'm saying? Mind you, I'm 17, 18 years old. I just turned 18 that day, by the way. Rented out the hotel. Mad people came over. All I did was spend time with this one girl the entire day in the hotel bathroom. Nothing miraculous happened, but we just spent all that time talking, getting to know each other. And goddamn, ever since I was 18 years old now then? I'm about to be 39 this year. For a long time. This is it. This is G1, you know? It's the day and the conversation. And like you said, like your body kind of tells you and this is something that is right for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I was bricked up when I got that TV.
I encourage the brick up before 8 o'clock. Come on, man. Oh my God.
Yeah, I've been through a few relationships too. For me, it was like, with this one, was more like her accountability. You know what I'm saying? Her level of accountability let me know. Because I've been through a few. Well, listen, I've been through a few. I know that when things get rough, that's when you see who you are together. You know what I'm saying? And with her realizing that she was able to say, okay, this is where I messed up, and I could say that too, it was really about how can we work things out when it's bad. And when I knew we could do that, I was like, you know what? I could rock.
We good. Because everybody can get along when the times is good. It's when it's bad, when it's not great.
And I'm like, we could do it, because we could work out problems together. We could go through wars together. And to me, that was important.
Look at all this love. I got y'all 7:50 in the morning.
12 days away from Valentine's Day, people. Make sure you go and remind yourselves why you got into the position you are in the first place.
That's right.
You know?
And listen, how did you know your partner was the one? Call us up, 1-800-223-9797, and tell us what was the signal? What was the tingle? You know what I'm saying? That made you know this person is the one. Holla at us. Thank you, Mia Belle. You know what I'm saying? Just the tips. And up next we got tickets, giveaways. What? We got Neo tickets, we got Akon tickets, we got all kind of tickets, bro. We got parking tickets. Call us up, 1-800-223-9797, baby. Morning Mero, let's go.
Yeah,
Hot 97 Morning Mero, man. You know what time it is. The whole gang is in the building, but now it's time for Mia Belle. Please don't tell.
I
All right, y'all. Did you see the Grammys last night? The 68th Grammy Awards hosted by Trevor Noah, who's hosted for the last 6 years. This year was his final time hosting the Grammys.
And final time on CBS, too.
Which is a huge deal. He had us laughing all night long, which was great. We got to see a lot of wins, too. Kendrick Lamar, he hit a huge milestone. He surpassed both Jay-Z, Kanye West, with now 27 Grammys. He won 5 last night. And, you know, the world is proud. The West Coast is really proud. And I want you guys to hear a part of his acceptance speech. Let's get to it.
This is what music is about. Luther Vandross. This is special for me. I gotta take my time because it's one of my favorite artists of all time.
Same.
They granted us the privilege to do our version of it. When we got that clearance, I promise you, we damn near all dropped a tear. They granted us that, you know. They said no cursing though. Can't curse on it. We're gonna do just that. No cursing, and we're gonna make sure that this song represents love. So I want to appreciate and give thanks to SZA.
Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. Well-earned accolades, but I gotta, man, Cher almost played herself with the
She had a senior moment, bro.
Like the rainbow wheel was spinning on her head. She's like, I thought it was out there, man. She's like, Luther Vandross.
No, she didn't say Vandross. She said Luther Gandros. Luther Gandros.
I don't know what
SZA was looking around like, I guess we won?
What? Hey, listen, this proves one thing, man. If you want a Grammy, get Kendrick. You will get a Grammy.
Hey, man.
Kendrick.
Can't say it's not well earned though, man. He's never put out a whack album. Never really put out any whack projects.
He's been doing his thing. He's won rap album of the year 4 times in a row. You know what I'm saying? He's an artist. He's a Grammy darling, and he also won with the Clips.
Absolutely.
They got the Clips. He got the Clips trophy, yo.
He got them the only Grammy last night, if I'm not mistaken, right? They were nominated for a lot, but they did get one for Chains and Whips, which I guess was best rap performance between them. So shout out to the Clips, man.
A lot of beautiful wins that we got to see. Shabuzi, of course. Kehlani, she also won a few Grammys. SZA walked away with something. We got to see, one of my favorite moments was seeing Lauryn Hill, Wyclef Jean really commemorate Roberta Flack and D'Angelo in such a beautiful way. That was, to me, the best performance of the night. We also got to see new artists shine, like Olivia Dean, Leon Thomas. And my favorite win was Duran Bernard and his acceptance speech.
Happy Black History Month for the rest of my life.
Come on.
I want to remind everyone that we are all we got, and we know who I'm referring to. So please give yourself some grace and extend your kindness to your neighbor who needs it, okay? With that being said, to the Recording Academy, thank you for the Grammy.
Wow.
I love to see it. You know what I'm saying? Get up on that stage and show out the way you know how. Well, what were some of your favorite moments from the Grammys? Talk to me, guys.
Well, he wasn't the only big winner. Shout out to the random guy who bet that Trevor Noah was going to say the word potato. Trevor Noah looked right down the barrel of the camera and said potato. And said shout out to that one guy who got on there and I guess came up $100,000, which is to say, if anybody wants to put some money on me for Polymarket with this newfound fame on Hot 97, please, we can share this.
Tell us what to say.
Tell me what to say. Put some money down. Quick in the nudge, all right? Quick in the nudge.
Listen, my favorite thing, of course, still is Bad Bunny winning Album of the Year. All Spanish language album that won Album of the Year. And, you know, it was a big moment for Mr. Bad Bunny there.
He looked very emotional, too. He's brought to tears, you know what I'm saying? He had a great speech, you know. I love that he spoke it in English and then went into Spanish. And he's going to have a busy week. Busy week for Bad Bunny.
Man. You need to get back into wrestling. Yeah, facts.
I thought he was gonna be in the Royal Rumble.
He was up there looking like a wrestler. I was like, yo, when did Bad Bunny get his belt? What's happening over here?
Right now. Another really cool moment that happened, not at the Grammys per se, but SNL, Cardi B.
Yeah.
She performed and really put on for the Dominican Republic.
Which is like, bro, if you walk into the bodega right now, they're probably playing Prodigio.
This is like, so the actual Bodega Baddie song is based on a style of Dominican Spanish music called típico. It's almost like saying, it's almost like country music in the DR.
Traditional merengue.
Like, it's crazy. And the fact that she sampled it and it became such a big hit and she performed it on SNL and also brought the original artist that she sampled on SNL and then had the style with the dresses and so it was a pretty good look, pretty dope for Cardi to pull that off.
And the beautiful thing about that, as I watch as a Haitian woman, I get to see the similarities that both cultures have, especially with the folkloric dress that she had on. And we are more alike than we are different, and that's something to remember during Black History Month. And who brings the big boot? Anyway, that's it for me about Do Tell. It's 8:07 in New York City, 10 degrees outside. It feels like 4. Alternate side parking suspended. Collections on time. Kids, they should be in school right now.
They should be. Get them there. You know what I'm saying? Get them on the bus. Get them in the door. You know what I'm saying? Before they walk away. Coming up. Is Kendrick Lamar the greatest rapper of all time? Let's talk about it. New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. Keep it locked. More Kid Mero, baby. 1-800-223-9797. Thank you, be a pimp. Let's go, baby. It's Hot 97. More Kid Mero. New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. Let's wake up, baby. Wake it up. You know what I'm saying? Wake that 17. You know what I mean? It should be up. Yeah, let's get into some rap talk. You know what I'm saying? Because, my favorite. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because the Mike Will Made It versus Hit Boy Verzuz was this weekend. And damn, it looks good on paper, man. Wow. I mean, we gave out 2 picks here.
We won.
Exciting. You know,
I want to preface it. Shout out to Hit Boy. Great showing.
Tremendous.
Great producer. But that battle, oh man, like it was a dog walk. Mike Will did his thing. Yeah, it's more. He understood the assignment. He understood the assignment. It's more than just a catalog of verses. You got to be able to perform these records. You got to be able to bring artists out. You got to be able to respond to somebody else's record. Like Hit Boy put out a record. He put out the joint with Nicki Minaj, I think.
Yeah.
You know, given the timing, probably not as well received. And then Mike Will hit him over the head with Formation, and bro, all right, it's tough, you know what I'm saying? So, love both of those producers, by the way, and you would think that Hip Hop would have a much better opportunity, especially at being in Los Angeles, but it's a Grammy crowd. It's an industry crowd. It's people from the entire United States. It was tough for him.
He just picked the wrong songs at the wrong time and they had no direction of what to do or how to answer. Like, to your point, right? Mike Will came out the gate shooting. The first round, you already knew what this was going to be because Mike Will comes out, he plays Humble by Kendrick Lamar, and then you would think that Hit Boy was ready to hit him back. Like, obviously, we know Mike Will is going to play Humble. He comes out and plays a freestyle with Kendrick and J-Rock off a mixtape, which is cool. If you're in the know, you know the song, but most people don't. You know what I'm saying? And then he went from that, played that for about 2-3 minutes, then went into Backseat Freestyle. By that time, it was just like, all right, we'll see what this is going to be.
He started slow, and what bothers me about it the most is that they were supposed to be neck and neck. He was not supposed to get smacked like that, okay? He wasn't. And like you mentioned, you know, his placement was just all off. But Mike Will had bands that make her dance. J throwing money all over the stage.
I will say.
And that Hit Boy hit us back with Nas Spicy, which I love, from King's Disease, featuring Fabio Foreign, but he got a Grammy for it, but that's not going crazy in the club like that.
Counter-punching version.
And also, I think that, you know, people underestimate Mike Will. Like, we're saying, you know, Big Boy, we're saying Hit Boy, no, because you know what, even here in this room, we're saying how Hit Boy messed it up, but nobody's saying how Mike Will just came through, because Mike Will is not an easy out, and people do underestimate him, and they do put him like in a certain category. Like they do, they absolutely do. They don't think about Mike Will at all. When you think about super producers, people do not think about Mike Will.
Right, and that's the thing about the producer battles. Right. That's the thing about the producer battles is like you bringing out all kinds of records. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not like, yo, if you're an artist, like if it's like, you know, like Locks vs. Dipset, you know, all right, they're going to play this record, they're going to play this record, because you know the artist. The producer could pull out, yo, I made this for KRS-One in 1993. You know what I mean? Like, and it could be a banger. Yeah. You know? So, man,
I'm telling you, anybody who does a versus from now on, they need to be versus assistant coaches. All right? Yo, you think you just... That's your offensive coordinator. That's versus offensive coordinator, all right? Yeah. Because you think like a DJ, and you think the DJ thought would be like, all right, warm the crowd up, not in the verses. In the verses, you got to start strong. Yeah, like the first two songs, you got to come out with haymakers.
Like a boxing match.
Yeah, this is a competition.
Unfortunately, Kaz, they do have those, but some artists just choose not to listen to them. Like, shout out to Technician, the DJ. The Locks weren't picking those records during the Locks.
Oh, that was DJ.
Let's make something. He was like, oh, I know exactly what way to make happen right here. You need that in a verse. If you feel a little bit shaky, you need that.
But the reason why that works is because the Locks is a unit, and they trust DJ Tech. They're locked in as a unit. You could fall back and somebody will catch it, right?
Next versus hire DJ Technician.
Versus to Hit Boy. Shout out to Mike Will. It was a great showing. Amazing. But man, I thought it would be a lot closer. Yeah, I thought it would be a lot closer.
Yeah, and it started off strong like a boxing match. Like they literally came from the back rooms down the aisle, like that was dope. So to your point, they needed somebody in their corners, letting you know this is the 5th round. You're not doing too good, Sam. You know what I'm saying? Put a little M swell on your eye. Because we're looking a little bassy right now.
No, Shorty, he just what happened because he was like, yeah, that was a good record. Yo, my son is here. Shout out to my son. We in the back. Yo, this is sitting there playing Roblox on the iPad. Nah, we're in a bad space right now. It's gonna be bad.
Chill. That's a good indicator right there. Not so much of my guy here.
By the way, I was a big picture record. My son is here.
The son didn't even care.
He's like, hey, son, what should I play? Something like that. You getting whooped right now. I'm building this building in Minecraft right now. I'm talking to you.
Oh my God.
Oh man. And other rap news is Kendrick the greatest rapper of all time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the Grammys happened. He is now overtaking Jay-Z as the most decorated rapper of Grammys all time. You know, does that mean that he's the best?
Well, we gotta ask ourselves
the greatest of this time.
I mean, we gotta ask ourselves a real question. Just a half a decade ago, we were talking about how much the Grammys don't matter anymore. They don't really understand it. I was at that Grammys when they handed Macklemore the best rap album over like 4 extra classics. Right? So they got new people in the Academy. They've been getting it real right with the nominations. I mean, shout out to Jid, shout out to Doechii, shout out to Glorilla, folks that really made it in there. But, you know, judging from the metrics that we've always judged greatness in hip-hop, it's either commercial or it's critical. And there's really nobody who's had a better combination of both, at least in this generation. I mean, Drake has had the commercial success. Right. The critical might be shaky.
Yep.
Kendrick has had the commercial success on top of the critical success, and now the accolades. I mean, it's a conversation. But to hip-hop purists, they're going to say, Grammys don't matter, sales don't matter, skills matter, son. Word. And, you know what I mean?
But he also does have the skills. Like, you have to say
skills on top of it as
well.
Hey, Kendrick just opened his mouth.
He's a Grammy darling, bro. Kendrick is going to get that Grammy, bro.
Well, he's a Grammy darling because he's never really put out a whack project. I mean, from even Overly Dedicated to now, every one of those projects has gotten the eyes and ears of hip-hop. Like,
Section 80, bro.
Section 80.
He's there early, bro.
Come on, son. He's always put out a project that has really gotten people listening, so we can't ever question the pen, question the skills. Like I know it's hard to try and give somebody this accolade who's barely over 40, but I mean, if there's anybody
it's kind of crazy, though. Kind of crazy. Right? Of all time, it's kind of crazy.
It's nuts.
Definitely this time, he gets respect to the underground and the above ground. So.
I mean,
listen, man. But we want to hear what you think. You know what I'm saying? Call us up, 1-800-223-9797. Is Kendrick the greatest rapper of all time? Let us know. It's Hot 97, baby.
I think New York is going to have some opinions.
You know it. Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. Holla at your boy. We are here discussing the GOAT of rap, and is it Kendrick?
Definitely not. Definitely not the GOAT of hip-hop.
Okay.
Go to hip-hop. Go to hip-hop still to this day. I was born in 86. Jay-Z is the GOAT of hip-hop, man.
Hove.
Brooklyn, stand up. Let's go. Come on. Ain't no album like Reasonable Doubt, man. I still bump that every morning on my way to work.
Come on.
See, come on. See, this is New York. This is the energy I was looking for, baby. He's like, what?
Joke, man.
I mean, look, I
like Kendrick. I like Tupac. I like the West Coast, man. But come on, man.
Is Kendrick Lamar the GOAT?
He is the GOAT for this era, for this generation. I can't say for all time because the reason why I'm saying this is because one time we had Biggie and Tupac. Then it branched out, and then we had Eminem. You know, so it's like you can't really say for all time, but I'm going to say for this era, this generation, he is the GOAT. I didn't even get to watch the Grammys last night, but I know they killed it, and I'm just like, I'm in love with Kendrick. Even though I'm on the East Coast, I still rep for the West Coast.
Okay. West Side? Thank you for calling in. Appreciate you.
Sorry.
Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. You know what time it is, baby. 6 to 10 a.m. Tri-State. Get ready, because up next we got Belle, the one and only, with just a tip. Hey, yo, whoa.
Yo.
Yeah, Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. The crew's in the building. Yeah, we are here with the one and only lovely Belle. She is going to give us just a tip. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
I got you with just a love tip. Okay. I'm in the room with a lot of fellas, of course.
Yes,
so I got to put you on, okay? Especially for the single ones or the ones who are newly in a relationship, trying to figure things out. Valentine's Day is on the way. And relationship experts do say that when you feel butterflies and like that really nervous feeling when you meet somebody, that you may want to run, because that's your nervous system telling you that, hey, something may not be right. You always got to listen to your body. I know we're taught butterflies mean love, but butterflies can also mean fight or flight.
Yeah,
all right?
Indigestion.
Yeah, exactly.
Acid reflux?
You really know when your body feels calm and your nervous system is at ease, and you know you can be your regular self. When I look back at, some of my situationships and feeling that nervous energy, I knew what that was. That was the big G.O.D. saying, you gotta go, girl.
That's crazy. My wife makes me nervous today.
Well, she makes you nervous.
She just give me a look, and I'm like,
Do you remember?
You on your toes. In the beginning.
What you gonna say is, did you remember and I'm already
yo, cats. What I do?
But I'm sure the ladies in your life bring you at ease. So I want to know, for you, how did you know your partner was the one?
Listen.
What did your body tell you?
Yeah, Belle, my body saved me from total embarrassment.
Okay.
Because I knew. Remember back in the day, listen, we all had the big back TVs. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And joints.
And then when the flat screen started to pop up and proliferate and be out here in the world, you was like, oh, okay, I want me one of those. I want a smart TV. I want a TV with apps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
65 inch.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go down to Best Buy, and I don't got the money right now, but I'm gonna put this joint on credit.
Right.
And I'm gonna get me my 55-inch Samsung Smart TV.
Facts.
And my girlfriend, who is now my wife today, shout out to Heather, was with me and drove me there. And I was going to go see my man Kevin, get hooked up with this TV. He's like, yo, don't worry about it. I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You fill out the credit application, bro. I got you. It's like, man, listen. Best Buy turned around and was like, yo, fam.
Denied.
Get out of here. Your credit is trash. You wish. No way. LOL. Get up out of here. And, man, my heart was sunk, because I wanted the TV real bad.
Yeah.
My joint was fading in the corners. It was looking nasty. And I had to turn around and said, man, give me that piece of paper. Give me that thing right there. Let me sign on right here. Sign on the dotted line. Co-sign me. And I got 20 bands worth of credit at Best Buy. And I was like, getting you pregnant tonight.
That's my wife.
You know what I'm saying?
What about you, Kaz?
Oh man, I'll never forget that day. It was we were in Jersey Gardens Mall. We had just won the Union County Championship after St. Patrick's High School. It was also my birthday, and I had all the confidence in the world. And let me remind you, back in my day, I was 18 years old. I wasn't the cool, calm, confident Kaz that you see before you. I was very nervous, and you know, I had all the confidence that day, and I wasn't a let me holler at you type of person. Kids hollering is when you actually used to talk to women in front, face to face. I actually have to see them, not use an app. So I see this beautiful long-haired woman with her two friends walking up to me towards Jersey Gardens Mall, and she had all the swag and confidence, and I was like, I'm gonna shoot my shot. I'm gonna go for it. And I just talked to her for a couple minutes, and I invited her to my birthday party that was happening in the hotel later that night, where all the players and all my friends was coming through. A whole high school's in there. We turned that place upside down, but it didn't matter because there was like hundreds of people in this room, and I spent my entire birthday, my 18th birthday, speaking to this one woman who is now the mother of my children and the love of my life. So.
And you know, it was dope. We was talking about this a little bit earlier too, and giving context to that. People started calling up, telling us their stories.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I got a couple of calls too. You want to hear them?
Hi, 97 Mornings with Mero. Talk to us, baby. What's your name, and how did you know your partner was the one?
My name is Vince Hudson, and I turned who was a woman who was Jennifer Holliday at that time. I now have married her, and now she's Jennifer Hudson.
Like the singer?
Like DJ?
Not that Jennifer Hudson, but she's my Jennifer Hudson.
He was on like say word.
So we were in New Orleans at the Essence Music Festival, a party, probably 1 a.m. She going out to take a break, sitting on the steps. It was 20 years ago, so I got the phone number, called the hotel room because we didn't have cell phones back then. And we went out for lunch the next day. And I knew at that moment, I said, I can marry this woman. And I got back to the hotel, and she asked me, what are your intentions? I was like, wow. You know, I was 20, so what? I was 30, she was 23. And she said, what are your intentions? I said, my intention is just to get to know you better. And that's what I told her. But in my mind, I said, get to know you better forever.
Come on. Okay. That's that black love.
I called my best friend.
I was about to say, you seem like you got on before the swiping generation came on, right? So you got a little.
Oh yeah, I was way before swiping.
Yeah.
And I got, and that was when you actually had to go up to a woman and ask her for a dance when she's with three of her girls. You got to figure out how am I going to get her attention, but then entertain the other girls so they don't think that they don't feel left out. You had to have like actual game. And you just swipe.
Listen, they don't know about the cold hollering generation, bro. They don't know about that. They got text messaging now. They got apps. Vin, thank you for calling in, bro. My brother. Appreciate you. Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. Up next, Mia Belle, do tell. Hey, Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. Ashanti was really saying that she wanted Fat Joe to lay on top of her. That was wild. That was a wild time. Wild times in hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
We must ask her about that.
Let's talk about Ashanti goes up. Now, listen, right now, Tri-State, it is time for Mia Belle, please do tell.
Don't tell him, don't tell him, don't tell him, don't tell him. You ain't even gotta tell him, don't tell him, don't tell him.
I'm here to tell you all about the Grammys 68th Award Show. It was beautiful to see Trevor Noah. Of course, he was the host. It's his 6th year and his final year as the host and at CBS, which is amazing. He really held it down. He put on for all the hosts out here in the world.
Shout out to him.
Because what he does is not easy, especially with that comedic relief. Like, he is one of one when it comes to
some of the
all that.
artists wasn't biting on some of them jokes. Like Kendrick did not look like he was amused. Some of them Trevor Noah jokes.
Right. Now, Kendrick Lamar also came out with a lot of wins. He's now surpassed Jay-Z, Kanye West, and a lot of greats. He now has a total of 27 Grammys. He won 5 last night.
His show is crazy.
Yeah.
We got more Grammys than home. It's unbelievable.
Insane.
What's going on?
Trevor Noah hit us with a really funny joke that has to do with Kendrick Lamar. Let's hear it.
So welcome back to the most nominated artist of the year, Mr. Kendrick Lamar, everybody.
Come on.
That's right. 9 nominations this year. Congratulations. And that is all I'm going to say. Congratulations. I actually thought about writing a few jokes, roasting you, but then I remembered what you can do to light-skinned dudes from other countries. The delegation are still recovering from the pain, so
I gotta take me.
Come on.
If you look at Kendrick Lamar's face during this entire bit, he looks like he'd rather be anywhere in the world than right there. I think he low-key regrets that being his brand. Just being like, I killed Drake. I'm much more than this, guys. All right, please, for the album. Let's go, all right? I'm pretty sure it has nothing against light-skinned people, too. Okay? Just happened to be the target at the time. So, congrats to Kendrick anyway, but, oh, my God.
Check it out, man.
Yes, we got to see a lot of big wins, like Bad.
Whoa, it's you, the Capital One Bank guy.
That's what they call me.
Mind if I get a selfie?
Yeah, sure thing. Say no fees or minimums on your Capital One checking account.
Wow, that's a keeper. So, where are you heading?
I'm off to spread the good news that Capital One helps people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Oh, you're the best Capital One Bank guy.
Hey, mind if I get a selfie?
Sure.
Say, Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One NA, member FDIC.
We have to do it with love. We don't hate them. We love our people. We love our family. And that's the way to do it. With love.
Man, shout out Bad Bunny.
Shout out to Bad Bunny,
for
man.
Sure.
Shout out to him, and shout out to him for sounding like my mom at every parent-teacher conference. You know, he's a good boy. He has a lot of potential to say. Pero when he's in the house, he loves everybody.
You know, everybody.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
I ain't gonna hold you. He said we gotta chase our hate with love. I did not feel that because hate had a hell of a year in 2025.
Whoa,
Hate was putting up Chamberlain numbers, all right? So, I don't know, Bunny. I mean, we might. I see where you're coming from. I don't know, man. Hate was doing his thing last year. You might have to sprinkle a little
fire with fire.
Sprinkle a little fire with fire sometimes.
People are saying this is the villain era of empaths. So, like you said, we've been leading with love for a long time. It might be time to stand up.
Sometimes you gotta roll your sleeves up just a little bit. All right, let them know you ain't playing around.
That's right.
But of course, there was a lot of love at the Grammys. The beautiful tribute that, paid respects to Roberta Flack and D'Angelo, who we lost over the past year, was beautiful. Lauryn Hill showed out. Wyclef Jean showed out for the Haitians, of course. Lucky Day, he performed. Belle, he did a beautiful rendition of How Does It Feel? Untitled. And a lot of love was in the room. We got to see Justin Bieber perform separately. We saw Olivia Dean, Leon Thomas. I think overall, it was such a great Grammys. Don't you think?
I think so. I think the performances was fire. I mean, the Bieber performance is really tough. You know what I'm saying? Very stripped down. People saying he's not really a deep artist. Great performance from him. And I think all the complaining that we've done over the years about Grammys not really meaning that much. They really got to their bag. Like, all right, let's make sure we reward the right people, get the right people performing, and get the right folks in there hosting and giving the speeches when they need to be given. So shout out to them.
That's a fact.
Absolutely. Oh, and last but never least, Don Lemon is free, and he was at the Grammys too. Right on time. Okay. Now, before we had walked out of here on Friday last week, we know that he was taken into custody by federal agents, and he came out, he made a statement once he was free, and this is what he had to say.
I've spent my entire career covering the news. I will not stop now. There is no more important time than right now, this very moment, for a free and independent media that shines a light on the truth and holds those in power accountable. Last night, the DOJ sent a team of federal agents to arrest me in the middle of the night for something that I've been doing for the last 30 years, and that is covering the news. The First Amendment of the Constitution protects that work for me and for countless of other journalists who do what I do. I stand with all of them, and I will not be silenced. I look forward to my day in court.
Boy, I said, I'll never stop going in.
Remember when Jussie Smollett says he was the gay Tupac?
Oh, my God. Come up off that.
9/11 is the real gay Tupac. Oh, man. Shouts to Don Lemon. We're going to stand behind him because as hosts and personalities who have a platform on Hot 97, we do deserve the right of free speech.
That's right.
Yeah, and it's Black History Month. It's 8:58 in New York City. 10 degrees outside. It feels like 4. Alternate side parking. Suspended collections on time. Public schools, they're open.
Yeah, Nicki Minaj, they're coming for. Sorry.
coming for you. Thank you, man, Belle. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this is Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. The gang is in the building. Next up, we got Kaz with the sports report. Yes, and Cass One is gonna be in the mix, baby. Let's go. Yeah. Hot 97 Mornings with Mero, baby. Good morning. New Jersey, Connecticut, it's 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And you should be going somewhere. You should be at work right now. You know what I'm saying?
9 to 5. 9 to 5.
If you got 9 to 5, you're 6 minutes late. They're counting. You know what I mean? But right now, we got the homie Kaz with the sports report. Let's go.
So, you know what time it is. Last night, Madison Square Garden was the center of the sports universe. No football for the first Sunday in 6 months, so it went to basketball, all right? The New York Knicks hosted the Los Angeles Lakers, and LeBron James possibly in his last game with the Garden. We don't know yet, but we do know for sure he was named to his 22nd All-Star game, extending his NBA record. Now, a lot of people did not think he was going to make the All-Star game, even though the All-Star game is in Los Angeles. He called the award super humbling, and when he was asked if he had any doubts about not playing it, he said, quote, "I didn't really think about it. To be honest, it wasn't a goal of mine coming into the season. I missed the first 14 games and say, okay, I need to be an All-Star. I just want to get back to playing the game at a high level, knew what I was capable of, and once I kind of worked the rust off from missing preseason training camp, my summer workouts, which I've never done in my whole career." However, the Lakers lost. Yeah. So the New York Knicks. The Knicks up. 6th straight win for the Knicks, turning it around after a rough January. It was a movie in the Garden. All the stars were in there. Baby. Ben Stiller was up in there. Spike Lee was in there. Tracy Morgan in there. And noticeably in there was our good friend Drewski, who was courtside with OnlyFans entrepreneur Sky Bree. Okay. And there was a little bit of a conversation between LeBron and Drewski. And when it comes to Drewski, I'm not even sure if he's living his real life or is this some prolonged skit that he's doing. But, I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with Sky Bree's work, so there's lots of talk after that game. But shout out to the Knicks, 6th straight win, and shout out to LeBron James getting named to the 22nd All-Star game. And shout out to Carl Anthony Towns, who also made the All-Star game.
Big Bodega.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Big Bodega.
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of the All-Star game, speaking of Madison Square Garden, the night before, headlined by Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson. Of course, Shakur Stevenson took care of business, but that's not what the big news was after that fight. The big news was in the undercard, Jarrell Big Baby Miller, heavyweight. Bruh. Great fight against Kingsley Eben.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But what happened?
Was that the guy? That was the guy?
He took a right hand to the face where his sewing / lace front / toupee went flying off of his head and into the crowd. And you'd be surprised because Big Baby Miller actually went on to win the fight by split decision, but you could not tell by the online reaction afterwards.
He had to win the fight after that.
I don't care if he won, he lost. Yo, when I see a picture of that, I don't know who it was. There was some lady in the crowd and she had the toupee on her head.
And that's why I told you, men, you don't have to do that. Okay,
there was a viral video going out the day after of the barber actually sewing the toupee in the head. Gassing them crazy. Nah, we got you right, son. You about to be looking good at the Garden. Now you are forever a meme, my guy. Congratulations on the win, but also congratulations.
I'm sorry, what's his name again?
Jarrell Big Baby Miller.
I gotta remember that for every time.
Big Baby. Shave it. Just come home, Big Baby. Come on home. Come home.
Flip wig.
Won it. It's the start of WrestleMania season, people, and that is today's sports report by your boy Kaz, man. Let's get it.
Yeah. I just want to be very humbly say that there was a lot of stars in the building at MSG, one of which was me.
I wasn't in there last night.
And like you said, it was a movie.
It felt like a playoff experience.
Crazy.
NBC was in there. Shout out, got Mello, Vince Carter, Moran Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Right in the court. It felt big. It was on national TV. Not on Peacock, on Channel 4.
Yes,
bro. You know what I mean? Feels real good.
And tennis.
And here, round ball rock, too.
Mara, were you outside acting crazy after the win? Because you know how it goes.
Oh, yeah. No, listen, I'm a man of a certain age. I got to get out of there before this happening gets too crazy and get back to my little house, you know what I mean, in Jersey.
Yeah.
But, Seagull and Stable, you know what I mean? I was modeling it, baby. You know, I'm in my modeling era. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy. Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. Coming up next, DJ Cash 1 in the mix, baby. Call us up. We want to talk about anything you want to talk about. 1-800-223-9797. Let's go. Yeah, baby. Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. 6 to 10 a.m. and it is now 9:50, which means we are gonna say goodbye for today. But we talked about a lot. We covered a lot of Grammys. The Grammys, the Verzuz.
And there's going to be lots more to cover tomorrow. I feel like there's going to be a lot more news to cover.
Facts, bro. And it's only Monday, y'all. You know what I mean? It's your boy, Kid Mero. I'm here with Mia, Belle. Kaz is in the building. Shani Coach is on the board. And DJ Cash 1 is in the mix. Ladies and gentlemen, tell them where they can find you at.
At Mia Belle NYC. My latest interview just dropped on BET's YouTube. That's with Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, the star of Wonder Man.
Great show.
Yeah, go give me some clicks. Go watch that.
I got you. I'm click on that right now. At Kazim on all social media platforms. At Kazim, find me on TikTok. Brand new episode of 7 p.m. in Brooklyn dropping today with New York Knicks legend John Starks. It's going to be fantastic. Good Knicks vibes going on right now. 6 wins in a row. Go listen to the new 7 p.m. in Brooklyn dropping today at noon.
Yeah, you know what it is, baby. At DJ Cast 1 on all social media. I'm remiss if I don't shout out to all the squad watching on TikTok right now. On my TikTok live at DJ Cast 1. I want to say what's up to all of y'all.
You know what I mean? And Shani Culture, you know what I mean? Check out the culture movement, spell all cultures with a K. You know what I mean?
Right, you know what I mean? And listen, it's your boy, the Kid Mero, the human do-right flab, your favorite Dominican uncle. And you can find me at the Kid Mero, spelled correctly, everything, no spaces. I'll be on Twitch tonight, y'all. Mero Mondays, you know what I'm saying?
On Billboard? In the
yes, you know what I'm saying?
I think I saw
it. Billboard Mero. I'm in my modeling era. You know what I'm saying? Hot 97 Mornings with Mero, man. Enjoy the rest of the week because we're going to be here with y'all. 6 to 10 a.m. every Monday through Friday, baby. Let's get it.